reminder, we're going to get straight into it. So coming to the top of your mat, bring your feet hip distance apart, bring your hands into prayer position on the front of your chest. Take a big deep breath in, open your mouth and sigh it out. Maybe close your eyes, just feel the weight in the 2 feet, feel the crown of your head lifting towards the ceiling, feeling light on the feet. And another deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. And we'll go from there. On your inhale, reach your arms out to either side and stretch up. And then exhale and fold all the way down over the 2 legs. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, take your right foot to the back of the mat, bring the knee down. Place your right palm flat on the ground. Bring your left hand onto your left knee. And allow your left knee to fall away from the midline, so out to the side, onto the edge of the foot. And then press into your weight-bearing hand, lift your chest and turn and look back over your left shoulder. So the first of our twists, nice big open rotation in the thoracic spine. Good, take another breath and exhale, coming all the way back to the center. From here, left hand to the mat, take your left leg all the way back into your plank pose. Breathe in, exhale and lower yourself down. If you want to start with some small cobras, do that. Or if you're already quite warm, you can inhale into your first upward facing dog. Exhale back to your downward dog. Inhale there, look towards the 2 hands, walk or step or hop the feet back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest, exhale and fold. Rolling all the way back up, and we're going to go straight back down into our second round. Exhale to come all the way down. Inhale, lifting the chest. This time, exhale your left foot to the back of the mat, bring the knee down. The left palm is going to go flat, right hand onto your right knee. Allow the knee to fall away from the body, out to the side, and then turn and look back over your right shoulder. Keep pressing through that left hand so there's a lift in the chest. You're not sinking into that left shoulder. One more inhale, and then exhale to come back to the center. Place the right hand down, take your right foot all the way back into your plank. Breathe in, exhale and lower. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths there. And then lift the heels, look towards your hands, walk or step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale and fold. Inhale to roll yourself all the way back up. And exhale, hands down. Second round, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, take your right foot to the back of the mat, but keep the knee lifted this time. Right palm flat on the ground, spin your chest to the left, and reach up with that left hand. So really try and open across the front of the chest, but keep the arms in alignment. So when you look up, you can see that left thumb. Back leg is nice and strong. One more inhale, and then exhale, left hand to the ground. Take your left foot back. You're already in your plank. Breathe in. Exhale and lower. Inhale and lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. 2 breaths there. And then soften the knees, lift the heels, walk, step or hop back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the upper body. Exhale to fold. Inhale to roll yourself all the way back up. And exhale, hands down, straight into the second round of that routine. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, folding. Inhale to lift. Exhale, the left foot goes back, keep the knee lifted, left palm flat on the ground, just on the inside of the right foot. And then turn your chest to the right, reaching up with that right hand. So keep pulling the back knee in, keep it nice and strong. And try and use your 3 points of contact with the mat equally. So your left hand and your 2 feet are contributing evenly. 1 breath in here. Exhale the right hand down, take your right foot back into your plank pose. Inhale, and then exhale to lower. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Soften the knees, look towards your hands, walk or step or hop back to the top. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale to roll back up. And exhale, hands down. Okay, getting ready for the third round. Inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, take your right foot back. Keep the knee lifted, and when you're ready, inhale and lift yourself up away from the ground. Keep the left knee lunging forward over the left ankle, and bring your right elbow onto the outside of your left knee. Use it to lever against, so you're going to press against it and turn your chest that last few degrees. Once you're there, join the two palms in prayer. Line the forearms up with each other, 90 degrees at the wrists. And you can turn and look up over your left shoulder towards the ceiling. Good, take another breath in. And then exhale, slowly undo your twist. Take your two palms back down to the ground. Left leg back. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, chest up, cobra, up dog. And exhale, downward dog. Walk, step or hop back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bringing yourself all the way back up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, this time take the left leg back. Keep the knee lifted and inhale to lift your upper body away from the ground. Keep pulling that back knee in and then twisting to the right. Bring your left elbow onto the outside of your right knee. Palms against each other, 90 degrees at the wrists. Line your forearms up and come into a big twist, using the knee to brace against, using the left elbow to create some of that rotation in the rib cage. 2 more full breaths in and out here. Keep that back leg strong. And then slowly undo your rotation, hands to the ground, right foot back. Inhale, exhale and lower. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, downward dog. And then soften the knees, look towards your hands, walk, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale to roll yourself back up. And exhale, hands down. Next round, inhale. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, take the right foot back. This time bring the knee down and lift your upper body away from the ground. From here, take your right hand onto the outside of your left knee. Left hand on your waist. Turn and look back over your left shoulder. So for this one, we're trying to maintain that upright, neutral posture to begin with. Now reach back with that left hand, opening across the chest. Good, next exhale, come back to the center. Hands to the mat, lift your back knee, send your left foot back into your plank. Inhale, exhale and lower. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Of course, you can be skipping these vinyasas if there's too many of them for you as well. Okay, getting ready to bring your feet back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale your left foot back. Bring the knee down. Bring yourself into your upright posture. From here, left hand onto the outside of the right knee. Right hand onto your waist. And start by just creating your twist. So you're trying to turn your rib cage enough to be looking at the side of your mat, the long side of your mat. And then reach back with that right hand, opening across the chest. So when you look over your right shoulder, you should see that thumb. Keeping the crown of your head lifting up, so it's about posture as well. Right knee lunging forward. One more inhale there. And then exhale, coming back to the center. Hands to the mat. Take your right foot all the way back. Inhale and plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Soften the knees, look forward, walk or step or hop. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale to roll up. And exhale, hands down. So last round of standing poses. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take your right foot to the back of the mat. Keep the knee lifted. And inhale, lift yourself up away from the ground. Now bring your left hand onto your waist, right hand onto the outside of your left knee. And again, like we did in the previous one, this time with the knee lifted though, keep your body upright and work on that rotation, twisting to the left, using this hand against the outside of the knee to really push against and squeeze your left shoulder blade back. So this is our peak rotation. We're going to add into this pose some extension. So your back hand, your left one, reach for that back leg. Try and wrap it around the outside of your thigh. And then start to creep it down, leaning back in the pose, and allow your right hand to complete the arc. So there's a rotation happening and an extension, as well as the obvious balance. Keep breathing, keep that back leg nice and strong. And last 3, 2, 1. Undo the pose, bring your hands back to the mat. Well done. Left foot back, inhale and plank, exhale down. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your feet back to the top of the mat. Inhale and lift the chest. Exhale and fold. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, hands down. Okay, last round. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale over the legs. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, taking that left leg to the back of the mat. Inhale and lift yourself up. And then from there, right hand onto your waist, left hand onto the right knee. So keeping that upright posture to begin with. First of all, creating as much rotation in your upper body as you can. And then once you're there, reach back with your right hand. Try to wrap it around the outside of that back thigh. So you've got something to nearly hold onto or lean onto. And then start to lean back in the pose, lifting the chest, reaching your left arm up and over. So the more you rotate at the start, the closer that back hand will be to the leg. Find the version of this pose that suits you, that suits your body, and breathe into it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Undo. Bring the hands back down, right leg back. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra up dog. And then this time, bring your knees down, shift back into your child's pose. Take a couple of breaths there. And then we're going to finish with 3 more easy twists. First one is sitting. So if you sit with your 2 legs bent, your feet in front of you, and you're leaning back on your 2 hands. And then walk your right foot off to the right a little bit. Walk your left foot the same way, and then roll both your knees to the left. So your both legs are rolling in the same direction. Your right knee should fall somewhere near the arch of your left foot, more or less. Then from there, take your right hand onto the left knee, and then turn the whole upper body and look back over your left shoulder. Allow your pelvis to go with you, just make it a nice open twist in the lower body. And slowly come back to the center from there. Bring the legs up and shift them the other way. So take the feet to the left, roll the knees to the right, and then lean back onto that right hand, left hand onto the right knee, and turn and look over the back shoulder. Bearing in mind this pose might feel quite different on either side, depending on the rotation of your hips and so on, and that's okay. And then coming all the way back to the center. Okay, next one is for the thoracic spine or the upper back. Laying onto one side, so I'm going to start on my right hand side. Knees are bent to 90 degrees and stacked one on top of the other. And you're going to have the two arms straight out in front of you, palm to palm. Your head will be a little bit awkward, your neck will be awkward to start with because your head is dropping to the side, but that will even out now. So lifting your top arm up towards the ceiling, follow it with your gaze, and then roll it all the way back. You can rest it on the ground behind you. If your knees are starting to come with you, slide the top knee forward over the bottom knee and squeeze them together. Keep them on the ground. So that is your anchor, and you're rolling away from that point, opening across the front of the chest. And then slowly bring that hand all the way back up and over. Switching on to the second side. So again, the legs are stacked one on top of the other. Try and squeeze them together at this point so that they don't move. So that's your initial action. And then the next action is to take your top arm up and then roll it back, rolling from the rib cage so your whole chest opens and looking back at that back hand. Again, if your top knee is sliding back, slide it forward again, line it up over the bottom knee. Keep them together. And then bring the top arm all the way back up and join it to the other palm. Okay, and final pose in this short sequence, lying on your back, bringing your arms out to either side, cross your right knee over your left knee, and roll both your knees to the left. So right knee crosses left, and then you roll the knees to the left. Again, keeping both shoulder blades down, and just allowing the legs to fall over to the side. So the last rotation, aiming mostly at the lower back and pelvis and hips. And from there, bring your knees back up to the center, uncross, recross left knee over right, and roll both the other way. And then coming back into the center, hug your knees into your chest. And even though that was a short flow, if you have time to lay down and take a quick Shavasana, I'd encourage you to do so. Just give your body a chance to absorb the work you've just done. Let your breathing come back to normal and enjoy the relaxation.